Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and in this game I am facing off a very scary opponent with a very cool and adept team. As you can see, there is everything. Coverage, there is a very naughty, horrible, evil Gliscor, the classic set, a classic Choice Scarf Typhlosion set, a most probably modest Choice Specs Boomburst, Exploud set, Crobat, and we all know what Rotom does, and we all know how annoying this bloody, Dugtrio can get. So anyway, out comes the Rotom, and I went for my Spino. Why I went with Spino is because I wanted to possibly knock off the Gliscor just in case it did not opt to go for Protect for some reason or another. I don't know why I thought like that, but that was the way I thought at that moment. So Rotom pretty much scared the hell out of me there, because it was either Hydro Pump or Will-O-Wisp, something moves that I did not want to take, but the best thing that could take this was my Lady Gaga, because she's on tour, ladies and gentlemen, and she can take anything. So I'm going to predict my opponent's Volt Switch like a boss, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a U-turn and see how much damage it does on the Rotom, which does a crap ton of damage, which is like 150, 52%, I'm not sure. But the thing is that I got a lot of pain dealt on this Rotom, which is fantastic. Now my opponent is going to go for Hydro Pump. This is the reason why I switched into Lady Gaga. But you can wet my singer, my pop star, all you want. She just doesn't care. She just felt, she's just wet now. All you did was you just wet my pop star. But anyway. Now, I shouldn't be mocking my opponent too soon, because as you will see, my opponent is a master of prediction, and I am just a lucky bastard that just gets shit done, and you'll soon see why. So I go for the aromatherapy, because I do not want to have burns, because, I don't like burns. I don't want residual damage on my special wall, so yeah. I got rid of the residual damage, and my opponent pulls on double and sends in the trap, which is called Typhlosion, because he predicted me. I fell into his trap like a little bitch, and he predicted me to switch into Fortress so I could roll the Crobat, and now it cost me my physical wall. And yes, my opponent is going to completely destroy my Fortress with a quad super effective eruption, and the only thing I can do is humbly just set up my Stealth Rocks before I die. And the good thing is that I possess tactical information about this Typhlosion. I am sure it is Scarfed, because some of these things like to bluff the Scarf like I once did, but no, every single Typhlosion in existence is Choice Scarfed, and yeah, that's what Typhlosion does, ladies and gentlemen. But I use Quilava to kill Mew and Mewtwo in PBR, so yeah, go figure. The Quilava evolution line is awesome. So anyway, I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse, because I can scare that Typhlosion out, and anything that comes in will not take a Dragon Pulse lightly. My opponent does not have any Pokemon to resist my stab, meaning Steel or Fairy types, which means that anything that comes into this Dragon Pulse will most likely get wrecked. Now my opponent has a Crobat, and Crobats are literally faster than Noivans naturally, so manages to get the defog off, which is not nice, because I wanted to get that residual damage going on, because my opponent is going to be switching left, right, and center, and that is why they opted for the defog, and that means that Typhlosion will be at full health, and I cannot set it up again because he killed my Stealth Rock setup. And now I'm gonna go for another Dragon Pulse. I'm like, please kill this Crobat, because Crobats just don't die. They never die. Why would they die? So in comes Typhlosion, a cheeky Typhlosion coming back in. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here. You coming in here against a Pokemon that resists every single one of your stab moves means that you have hidden power ice. Cheeky opponent. Very cheeky, Michael, whoever you are. That was a very, very cheeky, sneaky, cool play. Well done. But I already knew what was going on there, so what I can do is I can opt for a Moonblast or something that will hurt this Gliscor, because we all know that this is coming in. But I decided to switch into my Spino, because somehow I forgot how to think, and I forgot how to brain, and I just got stupid, and I went for the knockoff, hoping that, I could knock it off. But why would why would you knock off a Gliscor's thing of a bomb? I mean, why? Just tell me why. Why? How could you ever knock off a Gliscor's Toxic Orb? Because it packs Protect, it packs Roost, it packs Earthquake, it packs Toxic, all of the annoying things that makes Gliscor the annoying piece of shit that it is. Who am I to speak? I also have Gliscor. So anyway, I predict the Earthquake by mistake, and my opponent, just misses the Earthquake. Now, I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse, and look what happens. Gliscor decides to live. It just decided today that, I'm going to live a Choice Specs Dragon Pulse from a Noivern, which I don't know how the hell that can happen. It either has some special defensive investment, or I don't know what the hell. But Noivern, you're not doing your job properly, mate. You're just not killing things from me. You're not cutting it, mate. I'm going to have to get you off this team. But, well, this is the Noivern that the Insane Gamers gave to me, so I cannot just discard it like that, because it was bred by a friend, and I have to honor its memory through the trainer that gave it to me, so yeah. Anyway, in comes Exploud, and this is where I do an explosively horrible play on my part. I was thinking that this was another Choice Scarf set, and I'm like, an Exploud with a Choice Scarf could possibly outspeed my Noivern, which is something that I really need, so I'm going to send out my Lady Gaga to take the impending special hit. But what happens here is an indication that this is not a Choice Scarf set, but it is a Specs set. And what is most important is that if it was a Choice Scarf set, why would I outspeed it with Wish when clearly my opponent would be able to outspeed me? But I am that stupid. The only thing that I could achieve this turn, ladies and gentlemen, was I wanted to throw a Wish in the air. I could have gone for a Moonblast, lower special attack or something, but no. I decided to go for the Wish, which was a better move because I could outspeed anyway with Noivern and get back to full health and, stall some toxic stall damage on me. I'm going to stall the residual stalling damage because that is how awesome I am with Noivern. So, Exploud is out of the way. Noivern actually has a fair amount of kills. Now in comes Typhlosion, which will threaten me with another HP Ice, but the only thing that I can do right now is send in my Phobia, and if it is going to go for an Eruption, so be it. But my opponent decides to go for the safe HP Ice whatsoever because it will do a fair amount of damage on my Phobia, but my opponent gets a critical hit, which means that, no, I'm not going to enjoy this. So my opponent predicts me to go for an electric type move, but no, son. I'm going to go straight for the Bug Buzz, and I'm going to hurt your Gliscor, because that is what I do. That is what my Spider does. It scares the hell out of your bat. That's what it does. It just buzzes and kills your bat. That's what it does. So my opponent is going to go for a Fire Blast, and luckily for them, they do not miss, and he's going to completely toast my Spider into oblivion. So yeah, Phobia is dead. You killed my Spider. Phobia remembers. Phobia does not forget. Now, my opponent is going to switch out into the last Pokemon that they have, which is that Whack-A-Mole. Very clever nickname, I like it. And I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I do pack the Quick Attack just in case it has a Focus Sash, which luckily it doesn't, because mostly all of the Ductrios in the world have a Focus Sash. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this was the best turn in the battle, and you'll soon see why. Typhlosion, it's the last Pokemon that my opponent possesses on their side of the field, and goes straight for the HP Ice. Now, the best thing about this Typhlosion, this Diggersby, is that it does not have any HP or defensive investment whatsoever, and it still takes the HP Ice, the super effective HP Ice, successfully, and it dies honorably because, come on, ladies and gentlemen, it is the most epic Diggersby I ever had. I do not have perfect IVs on this thing whatsoever, and that is what makes the Diggersby epic. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I will be posting some more games for you in the future, so stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.